Welcome everybody. This is the second episode of the Creepo Depot. I guess that's what I'm calling this thing now.
Yay.
I mean, based off the fact that I named the first episode that.
Creepo Depot.
Yeah.
Consistency.
Consistency. Well, yeah, I don't want to change the title every day or every week or
every other show.
Yeah, this show was super hard to put on, and I'm finally glad that we're able to put it on.
Complications.
Yeah, just trying to put it together, and then finally today, we're super late. I'm super sorry about that, Renee. Okay, my name's Anthony. So before I go and introduce everyone, how about when I go and point to you, you just go and tell me who you are. Well, tell the listeners who you are, and then tell us how you got into the Kirby series, because we're going to be talking about Kirby today.
Yay.
All right, you go first.
My name's Aftab. I first got into Kirby back when I was a wee little lad. I had a Game Boy Advance, and my first Kirby game was Nightmare in Dreamland. I remember how my cartridge got corrupted and it wouldn't save, so if I ever wanted to play Meta Knight mode, I had to beat the game 3 times in a row.
Oof. That sucks. Okay, you.
Gerardo. I got into the Kirby games either before Smash or... No, the N64 one.
Okay, so you were in... Yeah.
Yeah, you know which one. The,
1999.
Yeah.
Smash Brothers.
Smash Brothers. No, the
Kirby 64.
Yeah,
AKA
that one.
Kirby Inuyasha.
What?
Kirby
What?
Inuyasha.
Collecting the crystal shards.
Crystal shards. Oh my goodness. And you wanted him on here.
All the
I
jokes.
didn't know he'd do that. I don't know nothing about Inuyasha.
So yeah.
Neither do I.
It's a garbage show that I watched for too long, and I enjoyed the ending of it.
I think that's how most people
All right, but
do it.
yeah. You're saying Geraldo?
Yeah.
All right. And our final guest?
Oh gosh. I guess I'm Dubs here.
Well, you can just go by your internet moniker.
My name is D. People call me Dubs or Blue Doobie or all sorts of stuff. And gosh, I have been a fan of Kirby since the first game. That was the first Kirby game was literally the first one that I played. I borrowed it from my aunt and it was in love immediately. I needed a lot of help getting past freaking the second boss. I remember. But yeah, it was I'm a big fan of Kirby. Kirby's a big part of my life and my inspirations.
Pretty much that's the reason why I brought him here. Originally, it was just going to be me and Dub just doing a show together.
But that's no fun.
And then we were going to call the show 2-0 Duo, and it was only going to be me and just someone else. But then just everyone else just piled on. I was like, well, I guess it's just going to be a group thing then. I myself got into Kirby. Okay, it was actually funny. Sadly, we didn't record on this day, but there's a guy I knew in elementary school, kind of junior high, look up to him, stuff like that, and I went to his house, and he had a cartridge of the first Kirby game for Game Boy, and I was like, oh, what's this game? And he told me, no, I'm not allowed to touch it or play it or do anything with it, and I was like, well... Okay. Then eventually, for I think Christmas that year, I got Kirby's Dream Land 2, and I fell in love with the series. I should have actually done that. I used to play that. I pretty much played that thing nonstop, and barely only recently got the 100% ending a few years ago because I was a stupid kid, and I was like, I don't want to go look up and remember how to get these things. I just want to go see how fast I can get the bad ending, which I think I could do it within an hour 20 when I was a little kid. So.
Well, I'm playing Kirby's Dream Land 2, completing it 100% for the first time now. So
yeah. It's a fun game, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun.
But 100%ing it's a lot trickier because when you're just playing normally, you can just get the owl and a spark and just rain death upon everything. All right, so now we got introductions out of the way. How about we go and talk about the newest game of the Kirby series, Planet Robobot?
Oh my goodness, this game was tailor-made for me, let me tell you. Someone's like, hey, you know that Aftab guy, he'd like this game. It's Kirby and giant robots, and if you don't know, I love giant robots more than any man should, honestly, but I'm not ashamed of that. But someone decided, it might have been me from the future, went back in time and decided I need to give myself a Kirby game.
Could you imagine that? After somehow, towards the end, builds a time machine and goes to Sakurai and tells him about this game.
Yeah, he's just like, hey, you know what would be great? You know, you did Kirby, he's kind of cute. Did like some good games. How about just robots? You did Yarn, you did like a ball. How about robots now?
And then she'd just be like, okay. So yeah, I was excited for this game the moment I saw it. I was like, Kirby and a giant Kirby robot, yeah.
Yeah, I remember when I started the first trailer, I was like, oh, this is interesting. Then it was like, oh, a robot. That's actually like really cool and a really cool concept, especially since we just had Triple Deluxe, which it's running on the Triple Deluxe engine, but Triple Deluxe had this, like, I forgot what it was called, Dub. It was
Mega Fruit?
Hypernova Fruit?
Yeah, Hypernova.
There we go.
Hypernova, where you just like just suck everything up and it just turns the game into just like autopilot mode. And the robot made it seem like it was less autopilot, so I was excited about that.
Recently, one of my favorite Let's Players started playing Robobot, and I was really excited to see him playing Robobot. Like, I posted a comment like, oh man, I love this game, I'm so happy to see you playing it. And that's one of the things he actually talked about, was like how Triple Deluxe just kind of seems to, once you get this Hypernova Fruit, you just...
Autopilot?
God mode. And the Robobot
really
means you're powerful, and you power through everything in your way, but you still kind of gotta try.
Yeah, you gotta try.
And then, like, you know, they make the puzzles so that you can't, like, just indiscriminately destroy everything.
Yeah. Well,
the thing I like about the Robobot, like Robobot's power-up thing as opposed to Triple Deluxe, is that it gives you more of a choice. Like, yeah, you kind of have to go through the game and, you know, be the robot, but you can also just ignore the robot entirely at some levels.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's more optional. Like, that's kind of how Kirby is. Like, even the powers are kind of like, oh, I'll just give it to you. So
That's one of the things I like, is like, well, I'm not gonna not get in the Robobot considering me, but like, you know, I'll see like, oh man, Sword Robot, awesome, Parasol Robot, man.
Well, like, I remember I was talking to you about this earlier, Dub. We were talking about like how you love playing as Dr. Kirby.
Yes.
And you would actually go and like, there's like certain puzzles that you're gonna need a certain power. It's like, oh, you need spark for this, or you need fire for this.
Dub, just use Dr. Kirby.
Oh, that's right.
He had the vials.
Yeah, he had like everything.
Yeah, he would just you just sat there and cycled through the potions to make sure you got the one that got the thing.
Let me just make a fire potion. Bam.
Yeah, I mean, like
60 tries later, there's that spark potion. I missed. Damn it.
but I love Dr. Kirby.
Dr. Kirby's pretty okay.
I love me a lot of the powers in that game. I was so happy to see Mir back. Though.
Yeah,
Mir was so fun.
Mir
and like
was
having
my
the Zelda
precious
amiibo.
child.
The Zelda amiibo gives you Mir, so I'm just like, I need Mir. It's like, thanks, Zelda.
Yeah, the Zelda amiibo, it gives you the mirror ability.
Well, it makes sense. Her
That does
freaking
make
counter
sense.
move.
Yeah, Naru's love. There you go.
Yeah. But Mirror was like, that was my OG power. Superstar, that was like all I used. Mirror was amazing.
Yeah, it was just like.
It is.
Yeah.
Let me just bounce every projectile back.
It's
Yeah.
so good.
It's even better in this game. Like, you don't even have to try. Just like, just get
You're just
locked.
like, I'm Mir now.
They made it less powerful, but it's still a lot of fun to use.
Oh yeah.
Though I do want them to bring back Yo-Yo eventually. That is.
Yeah. Yo-Yo is great.
Yeah.
So,
But so Jerry, how did you feel like when the game just like was announced and stuff like that?
I felt if Sakurai and Hideo Kojima were friends, just like seeing how everything goes. Like, did Hideo Kojima help Sakurai make this game?
I don't know. Metal Gear Dreamland would still be better than Metal Gear Survive, in my opinion.
I don't know if Sakurai actually did this joint, but it was definitely a good game.
It was.
Oh yeah, they got a new team on that now.
Yeah. Ever since Return to Dreamland, it's been that other guy.
I forget the guy's name.
I feel bad if this guy somehow stumbled upon this for some reason.
Can you look it up?
Yeah.
It's, you know, after, like, Sakura is kind of a household name.
Yeah.
I mean, not really household, but, you know. And so it takes a while to get used to those new names, but I think that the new team is doing a very good job.
Yeah.
No, definitely.
They are.
Which is surprising coming out of you, since you didn't really like Triple Deluxe that much.
Well, when we can get to that. Is it my turn to speak next?
You could talk about like how you feel about the game, like when it first initially like was shown.
Well, when it was first shown, I was like, oh god, it's going to be Triple Deluxe again. Should I do I even do I do this? Do I humor them? Because like Triple Deluxe was good, but it didn't feel like it didn't feel like it felt kind of like a homage to a Kirby game rather than like an actual Kirby game, and I don't know how to explain that, but like
Yeah, it felt like it was kind of like
really bringing anything new to the table, and it didn't really pick up until the last level.
Yeah, the last world was actually probably my favorite world, just because of like the variety and everything, and just the music was just so like interesting.
And I feel like it's hard to argue that, because for a lot of Kirby games, you don't really get any grasp of plot until the last level, or even after that.
Yeah.
But still, there was something that was lacking to me in Triple Deluxe, and it kind of felt like, oh look, this Kirby thing. This sure is Kirby. Don't you love this thing that's Kirby, basically?
Well, that's actually one thing I do love about Kirby, is like I never need to worry about buying a Kirby game, in my opinion, because like whenever I buy a Kirby game, I was like, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
it's Kirby.
Yeah.
You know what it is though? Like, I also have a music bias, and the music in Kirby Triple Deluxe was kind of lackluster for me.
Yeah.
It wasn't that great.
To be fair, especially since when the best song comes in, like at the very end of the game, and it's right after the worst boss ever.
Wait, what was it?
Which boss? Oh wait, are we talking about the frog, the fire frog?
Yeah, the fire frog.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Whoever designed that fire frog needs to be taken needs to be given like needs to be given a window seat.
Yeah.
If you guys know what I mean. I don't think you know what I mean.
Just
Well, I mean-
the fact that you literally waste 10 minutes in that boss fight waiting for him to come back into this spot where you can hit him.
For 2 seconds, and then he just runs back. Ugh.
I went to do the arena in Triple Deluxe after I had beaten the game, and they matched me up against the frog, and I'm like, nope, I'm done.
That was the first time that I couldn't
Have fun.
do a true arena. I was just like, I'm not doing the arena. I'm not fighting that frog voluntarily. Again.
You know what? I would rather fight the frog early than have to deal with him like when I'm tired and it's like 25 minutes in. I'm like, oh my god, I don't need to spend 13 minutes trying to kill this
Don't make him
stupid
a
frog.
second last boss.
Ugh.
I think the one boss that I did like in that game was the snake dude.
And luckily he comes back in this.
Yeah.
I really liked Masked DDD, and that's just because I'm a sucker for DDD themes and DDD fights.
Yeah. And they used the...
DDD was pretty cool.
Yeah, well...
Shadow DDD. Oh, you know what? That reminds me, and I'm getting off track because I'm supposed to be talking about Robobot, but...
You know, it's building to when you got
Yeah.
to play Robobot and stuff like that.
The thing that I love most about Triple Deluxe is DDD mode.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
That was hands down, like, that was worth it. Okay, fine.
So
I
wonderful.
bought this game for a good reason. Because I get to play as DDD.
Honestly, there's two characters that make the series fun: Meta Knight and DDD.
Well, Kirby's pretty great, too.
No, with Kirby,
Yeah.
but
Kirby's pretty great, but
You know
you gotta
what?
find that right
You know
now.
what?
That's you.
To be fair...
I'm not gonna argue individual characters because I love them all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
He even likes Nuff and Nilly. Remember them?
The friggin' pigs.
Yeah. See, he knows.
Okay, yeah, it's true. They were cool.
He even likes Todd and Partner.
Hot.
They were like the little raccoon and Spot. It's literally the same fight.
Yeah,
It's the
that's
same fight in 3. I forgot what their name is. It's like Con and Pod or
Was
something
that in
like that.
Dreamland 3? Because
Yeah.
I didn't even... Oh, what is that?
Who's that?
That would be Jerry's phone.
Oh no. It was.
I didn't
Oh,
finish
was it?
Dreamland 3, actually. I need to get to that next.
Yeah, Dreamland 3. It's the thing I don't like about it. I know this is off topic, but still, like, it's still Kirby. The thing about Dreamland 3 for me is just that the missions are so esoteric that it's like really tricky. It's like, oh, one level goes and says you can't touch any of the red flowers. The next mission, like 30 missions later, it's like, now you can touch the red flowers. I'm like, well,
That makes
well,
sense.
what the hell,
well,
man?
well, they don't really like. It's they just give you a picture and it's like, well, you have to figure it out.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to... I can see how that would be annoying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to play it myself.
Well, it's mostly just I don't like replaying levels over and over again in order to do something.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah,
But, okay. Back to Robobot.
yeah.
So, Triple Deluxe disappointed me in a lot of ways. I think part of that is also like they put in a lot of like 3DS stuff where like they made you kind of do 3D stuff and like turn stuff, and it was like,
Yeah.
this is all. it felt very gimmicky.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the gyro things I didn't like so much.
They were alright.
Yeah, why even bother with the gyro stuff half the time? I would be like, oh, look, there's a bucket I can jump into and be completely powerless. Or I could fly over it because I'm Kirby.
Yeah, like
that is true.
Kirby can fly, you know. But anyway,
Then
I feel like Robobot took all the bad stuff that was in Triple Deluxe and
fixed
it
it.
improved it and then turned it up to 11, and it was great. Like, everything worked seamlessly in that game.
yeah, he actually had Dub had not played Robobot until like the Anime Expo.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
And he just like we were just hanging out in my hotel. I was like,
off.
"Hey, dude, do you want to try Robobot?" And he just had the biggest smile on his face.
I was like,
just,
Speaking of
It's so
big
good.
smiles on your face during Robobot, I remember the first mission where you get your Robobot, and then there's just a jet sitting there, and it's just like, scan the jet.
oh
Scan
yeah.
the jet.
Oh yeah, that
Scan
jet
the
fight.
jet. And I was at work when this happened, and I was on break, so I went outside, and I'm gonna keep playing Robobot. I could use a good time in between dealing with people and customers in like Starbucks, because that's where I work. And
The mood from that particular level was pretty great too. It
Yeah.
was it was different from like other like jet levels.
Yeah.
yeah. And I
Anyway.
do like the fact that like the jet, it doesn't move too fast, and it's like it moves at a very good pace.
It feels
Right,
very
right.
relaxing despite being
yeah.
shooting enemies.
Yeah, not only that, and like trying to go and make sure you do the backward shot just right so you can get your little cosmic cube.
Yeah. So like, just this level was a magical moment for me, because like I scanned the jet. I'm like, I wonder what jet Robobot's gonna do, and then it transforms into a jet, and it's a shooter level, and I'm like, oh my gosh!
Actually,
and like internally screaming, I'm just like, yeah!
I actually think I liked the car mode better though.
The car mode is
oh,
another
yeah,
one of those
because
moments where
I-
I'm just like, yeah!
I really like the background foreground.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
play. That was a lot of fun.
that
Just
was
like,
fun.
It's
That was
great.
pretty cool.
especially, I love to replay. I should really go back and replay those levels and see how fast I can do them, because it is just fun, just like zooming by, just double jump. I actually did not know about the double jump until like
Oh yeah.
the second one of those.
Where it
Because
was essential?
Yeah, where you had to do it to get your
Yeah.
little cosmic cube, and I was like, well, how am I supposed to? And
Actually,
then
yeah, it might have been the same for me. 'Cause,
yeah. Because you're just because you just think, oh,
Yeah.
just one jump, but no. It's like,
Like, why isn't this working?
why am I not making? And then you just do the double jump. You're like, oh, it's super simple.
Well,
And that's kind of how I feel about a lot of the collectibles, like the Sunstones in Triple Deluxe and the Code Cubes in
feel
Robobot.
like
They're not that hard, but there are those really tricky ones like that you eventually find, and you find them and you go, that was clever.
Yeah.
I'm kind of that's getting off topic, but like I was gonna say the collectibles are just okay. Like I think they're an okay concept.
Yeah.
But,
They could be done worse. Like they could. I know
Yeah.
that none of you have played what's it called? Not Mass Effect, but Mass Attack. But
oh, you mean Kirby's?
yeah. Look, they can't see you go like. Geraldo just made
Kirby's
this
mad
like
grab.
hand like this swarm movement. Okay, guys.
What?
But yeah, basically the
Kirby's pile.
the pile. That game was a pile. But anyways,
A pile of what?
anyways, the collectibles in that game were like really annoying to get, because a lot of them like were just like zoom, and you have to go replay a long level in order to get to them and stuff like that. I think Triple Deluxe started. I don't know if it was Triple Deluxe or one of the other ones that started the trend where if like you just get the collectible, you can just exit the level and just call it a day.
No,
Basically-
I don't think that was Triple Deluxe.
One of them did that though.
It might have been before Triple Deluxe then.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think 64 did that either, but
Um,
the only thing I would have to say about the
I think 64 did do that.
Okay, it might have been that. But the only thing I would have to say about the collectibles in these games is I feel like that this and like the Robobot just kind of like they make you feel a little too comfortable. Like I think the Robobot especially makes you feel a little too comfortable. I wish that the game actually gave you a little more restrictions for what you had to do and made it like a little more annoying. Like you're playing Dream On 2 right now, and how far are you to completing it?
Well, I'm at well, first of all, I've already gotten to the last level. I played
Okay.
it before. I had it on Game Boy, but I never got to
100%.
Yeah. But I did beat DDD and all that, so and I knew where I had gotten every single one of them except for the last rainbow thing in DDD's place because I don't know how to get that. I'm gonna have to look it up. But
yeah, but like most of them, it's just like you just gotta get the fish and then just traverse a level using the fish, and it's really annoying because the fish is like really crappy on land.
Yeah, and eventually they get to places where like you need a certain power, but usually you gotta you don't figure that out until afterward. Yeah,
but most of the time you're still using the fish, and it's really annoying. And I kind of like that about that game because like if you do want to do that 100%, you kind of have to put a little more work into it, and I kind of wish that Robobot did that a little bit more. Like once you because most episodes
the hardest things in Robobot are probably the stickers.
Yeah.
But not really the cubes themselves.
Yeah.
I think they don't want to make the cubes too hard to get just because they're required for progress. But then if you're like 100%ing it, you have way more cubes than you need.
Yeah. That was my only problem though, because I felt like you can go through a level normally and then not find the Robobot armor, but then when you do, it usually like opens up the level way differently, but it's a little more easier. I don't know. I had a little bit more of a challenge when I wasn't in the Robobot, and I just kind of wish that there were more like levels where it's like you have to put away the robot and do like a really tricky Kirby area in order to get your little cosmic cube.
I don't know how many like non-robot levels there were where you had to like get the thing without the robot.
Yeah, I did like though that if there was like a level where there was no robot and there was a chance to find the Smash Brothers power up. What did any of you find the Smash Brothers power up just organically?
No.
I don't think
Did you?
so.
Jerry, you have to talk. People can't see you nodding.
Oh, right. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, which one did you find it in?
Man.
Which one is Smash Brothers power up?
The one that gives you Kirby Smash powers from Smash.
Oh, I don't think I ever found that.
Yeah. I found it like twice in the game. The first one was like I think it was like World 3, like in one of the underwater levels. You're like all above the water, you can dive under, and if you dive under on like the last little area before you go into a little door, there's like a little submarine, and if you use Kirby logic, which is if it's shaped like a door or if it's a window or anything like that, just press up near it, and more likely than not you'll go into it. And you go into the little submarine, and there it is.
Okay.
That, and I think the other one was in the second casino level, because if you go to the A, and because it's an arc shape for the little A, you just go up, press up, and then it's like, here, have Smash Brothers power. And then just like you're just like, I can do everything now because I'm Smash Kirby.
That's why he's got like the up sword attacks. He got the side hammer attacks. He just basically controls like Smash.
Yeah. Except for his B, they change it because before. Okay. So his running. His normal B is just like the jab. But the run and then B, it's like he does this little like weird thing that he doesn't do in Smash, where he like stands still and then he charges a little spin kick, which he doesn't do in Smash. And in the last game that had in Amazing Mirror, when you had Smash Kirby, you actually did a little yo-yo spin. Yeah, and I actually really like that because that's like one of the funnest moves about yo-yo. Just to do like runs, yo-yo spin, and then just kill like 3 enemies in a row. But yeah, that was the only thing I was a little disappointed about Smash Kirby. Other than that, it was just like, oh, hey, this Smash Kirby, it's gonna solve all the puzzles of the mission.
Yeah,
that's true.
I always had, for some reason, I guess I had trouble finding those like secret doors in Robobot. They're a lot easier to work with in 2D.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, well, like the one that I think of off the top of my head is like the one in 2, but actually I know that game backward and forward. Because where like you're like in a dark room and like, okay, I had to go like right here.
Yeah.
Press up.
But I always think of like Kirby's Adventure. Like I know all the spots in Kirby's Adventure because I've beaten that game like 3 times.
I remember I know that we touched a little bit about this, about how like Kirby games don't really have a story until like the final act. I remember a review was just like, yeah, it's kind of weird how the story doesn't come up until like the 4th boss, and I was like, well, that's kind of par for the course. This is actually kind of early, to be honest. I was actually surprised that Susie wasn't more of a big part of the game, but at the same time, thank goodness she isn't, because I don't like her.
Aw, like Susie.
I don't like Susie that much. She wasn't.
She's She lacks a lot of motivation as a character. She's not really like doing
Like,
much. She's kind of
she's there.
I did
Yeah.
wish that she had done much because honestly, when she was first introduced, I was like, holy shit, this is the best character.
Yeah, and then like I went and was just like, hey, look at the cute Robo waifu,
Like,
and then you were just like, no.
Yeah, like when everybody was like, when there's like you had said like.
You
had mentioned like robot. You mentioned like waifu. She was going to be the waifu, and I was like, nah, we're not doing it. Nah, nah.
You
So, of
keeping
course,
this filth
when
away
she-
from my game.
So like of course when I first see her in the game, and the first thing she does is come at you with a giant robot, I'm like, yes, yes,
Yeah.
do that. But then she just becomes like a secondary thing to Haltman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we should just like say like we're gonna spoil the crap out of this game. There isn't
Spoiler.
much. Spoiler. Mass destruction. Mass slaughter. I miss my daughter. Yeah. Because Holtman goes and slaughters a lot of things, but he misses his daughter, so it's totally justified.
I'm sorry.
But then Susie betrays him and it's all done.
Yeah, that I didn't.
But that does lead
understand.
to like the best boss fight ever.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
The ending of Robobot just blew my mind.
I'm
Oh,
glad
so
she's
amazing.
alive. I'm sad that Haltman is dead.
Yeah.
He's dead. He's
Oh,
pretty dead.
he's pretty dead.
He got
pretty-
brain souped. Remember?
Oh no, Geraldo, you don't know how dead he is. Because you haven't. Okay, we're just gonna tell you, Geraldo. I'm just gonna spoil True Arena right now.
Oh, he's massively dead.
Like legit, like in
He's
True
dead
Arena.
in 2 universe.
In True Arena, literally, he just fuses with the core of the. I'm just gonna call it a Nova because it's a Nova.
It's a Nova.
He fuses with the core of his soul, gets sucked into the core of the Nova, and then when you finally blow up that final core of the Nova, you can actually hear his like screams in the background.
That's him?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
I thought it
Wow.
was just like
He's
the heart.
No, his
that's
soul
him?
was in the heart, and then you're like literally like destroying every little fiber of his being.
Of course, I had read in that Q&A they did for Robobot.
Yeah.
I had read that the True Arenas and stuff, all the alt versions are kind of like what ifs.
Yeah, but I'm still saying that.
Yeah, I mean,
it is a horrible way to go though.
He's dead in multiple timelines.
I'm considering. I still like to think about it as like a type of canon.
Yeah, it's like this
So-
weird like super canon.
Yeah. Right now, I'm just calling it like a what's it called, an alt dimension or something.
Yeah,
In
yeah.
this other storyline.
It's really weird to think
A
that.
multiverse.
Yeah.
Kirby-
Multiversal Kirby lore.
Yeah.
We do not need to open that can of worms, please.
Yeah, this is true.
Actually, it actually is weird if you think about like that. None of the extra modes are canon, because then it's like Galactic Knight was just like
Yeah,
not
he's
even a
just
thing.
like, what is he?
He's like not even a thing because he never shows up in the story. He's always an extra
Yeah.
mode thing.
The thing is, like, he might still be a thing, but
He just hasn't had
Only-
his moment yet.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's just like an extra part of the story verse, I guess, the universe
Yeah.
that only Meta Knight fights.
Yeah.
Well, no, you Kirby fights him in like True
Oh,
Arena
yeah, Kirby fights him in...
and in Return of Dreamland. too.
Yeah. I still need to play that, too.
Yeah, we're terrible Kirby fans, by the way. We have yet to play Return to Dreamland.
Yeah, we
I'm
need.
a great
Oh,
Kirby fan.
The best part is
I've actually
it's a
been thinking
4-player
about-
game.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
you guys want to just?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Oh wait, we
I
need
call-
a Wii U.
I call D&D.
I have one at my house.
Yes. Okay.
Wait,
Okay, okay.
Oh wait,
okay.
no.
Marcus has it. Marcus
That's
has
right.
it.
Never mind.
Wait, who's calling who? I'm calling D&D.
Wait, what?
Meta Knight.
Oh.
Fine, I'll be the stupid Spear Waddle Dee.
Oh, I can be Spear Waddle Dee.
No, okay, I'll be Kirby then.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, everyone's happy.
Hey, I'm only picking Meta Knight because freaking the 4 kids version of Meta Knight.
I would have picked D if you hadn't called it first.
You should know him. He's hammers.
I am like
I don't care.
If none of you know what I
D&D is
look
my
like, I
love.
literally look like D&D. Just imagine.
Well, okay, that's fair. But I mean, I love D.
Yeah, he's so great.
D.
It's the name. Oh wait, no, that's Kirby.
I even like the version that you don't like.
Wait, what? Which
That's
is
true.
Dub doesn't really like.
I don't like the 4Kids dub.
Well, did you? I thought you just didn't even like the show in general.
I don't like the show in general, yes. But
No, okay.
I can do not like that there Kirby.
What?
Okay,
When you say it, it sounds
That there
British.
Kirby.
he means that there Kirby.
that there Kirby.
It's not Kirby, it's Kirby.
This is true. It is. He does say Kirby.
Where them dinosaurs?
You know what?
at?
When I saw that show, I was a dumb kid, and it was great.
We were all dumb
No,
kids
like-
when that show came out.
No. When the show came out, of course I was excited for it because I was a freaking kid and it was Kirby show. It was like hell yes, but I don't know. For some reason, like I was just turned off by the country accent. I was just like, no. I think it was I didn't even like the concept of DDD talking to begin with.
Yeah, I think.
Imagine
how different that show would be if it was just all silent. I think that would actually kind of work. You can make a
What?
Kirby show where it's all like pantomimed. And,
But at the same time,
Yeah,
like
I mean, that's how the
didn't-
games
I
work.
didn't mind DDD talking in like Kirby Superstar, but then
Yeah.
again, it didn't have a voice. So I don't know.
yeah.
And but you know, like I can take it as a joke, honestly. Like it's a funny voice. I just don't like accepting it as canon as everybody else.
Oh no,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
we don't accept that as canon. It's more fanon than canon.
To be fair, I just think it's like really crazy that like Kirby's like one of the like when everyone's like, oh, you know, video game TV shows, that's a terrible. I was like, no, man, Kirby was great.
No, actually, like I think there was a lot to be gained from watching like the original Kirby show as opposed to like the 4Kids one.
Yeah.
Although I mean, you're missing the voice acting, but you know,
Yeah.
there's a lot more episodes that they go into and stuff like that. I think
But at the same time,
decent.
it's still like a really good show for like because like the stigma against like video games is like you can't really properly transmit them into a different medium.
yeah.
Yeah,
Look
but
at the
then you
Zelda
have
series.
yeah, exactly. Everyone's like, oh, Zelda cartoon sucks so bad. It's like no, the Kirby.
Excuse me.
Yeah, the Kirby show was good.
Yeah, the Kirby show is good, and
Yeah,
you
Kirby
can go watch Wakfu because that's also a
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
yeah.
Life was good.
That's a whole other can of worms. We would need another podcast for that one.
When season 3 comes out, we're having another show about that,
Whoa.
and you're
Alright.
coming back on.
All right, I'll do it. I could
Oh,
I could
Wakfu.
talk about Wakfu all day.
Yeah, but back to
About as much as Kirby.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
good. Okay, so like
We're getting to the rail, guys.
So is there anything like about like I talked a little bit about like what I didn't like about Robobot. I felt like it could have been like you could have like been put into more like weird situation. Anything you guys want to touch on about that you might have not liked about the game?
okay, well, gee, we already talked about Susie.
Not
There
enough
were-
like vehicle modes.
More I think personally for me, I would have liked to see more powers made available to Robobot because we all know that not all powers were made
Maybe more
available to
the
Robobot.
robots.
Yeah, I mean,
And I would have loved to see Mirror Robobot.
I think that would have been cool. I honestly was like stoked that we actually had Mike Robobot. I was like,
yeah.
now I actually do want a full blown like sound Kirby.
That was my favorite robot. Actually.
yeah, I remember like playing around. I was like, oh my god, when Dub gets this, he's gonna fall in love.
And I did. You were right.
multiple times, by the way.
Gosh, I think the stuff that I didn't like about Robobot was probably similar to whatever I didn't like about
Triple
Triple
Luck.
Deluxe, but it was so much
Oh.
less so.
Oh no, I forgot something I actually really hate about Robobot. I actually
What?
really hate any and all train levels.
Really?
I hated every train level they
I love
made.
the train levels.
Oh my-
There were only
What's
two.
wrong with the train levels?
Oh wait, I guess there were two and then the X levels, but
That's true.
I think that the thing is that the scrolling was just too annoying, and like I love train levels. Like if there's a game with a train in it, like usually I'm like way down. I'm literally I know that like last podcast I was talking shit about Color Splash, but literally the thing that sold me about Color Splash is something that happens on a train. So that should speak.
Was it Larry?
No.
Well, basically no. But
Was it the ham?
No.
Back to Kirby though, but it's just like I hated the switching and it was just really
yeah.
all the train levels are way too slow. They were
Yeah,
really
I
like
wish I do wish that the second train level was faster.
Yeah.
But I I loved it aesthetically. It was like my favorite level.
Yeah, like
It's-
I was barely holding on, just like, oh my god, if it wasn't for the fact that I'm on a train, I'd probably hate this. Basically, developers, I'm trying to say that if you want to make a good game, just put a train in it or a minecart level. Just those are the only two things I want.
Huh. Kind of like Donkey Kong's the Super Nintendo one.
Yeah. Just make more of those. But yeah, I guess I just complain about this. Apparently, I just don't like this game because I just have so many complaints about it.
Oh.
Apparently.
But,
No, I really like the casino levels and stuff like that. That actually was probably my favorite.
levels were cool.
I liked
Casino?
punching the
dice.
dice.
dice?
Yeah.
Go for the one.
Punching the dice was fun.
Yeah.
I've got to say one of my favorite levels in Robobot was it was one of the last levels in the game, and it was a rather long level, and you have to go through the entire level without Robobot.
Oh,
But your reward to getting to the end was Robobot. And then you get to go all the way back through the level backwards as Robobot.
that was the final.
one was-
That was
yeah.
this final like
Yeah,
you got all the
stage,
Cosmic
right?
Cube episodes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you gotta fight Gigavolt and stuff.
Yeah, and you just punch him to death.
Yeah.
Not only that, but like they're literally playing like I forgot. They literally just like playing like the music is kind of like slow and drab, and then when you get a Robobot armor, the music just picks
Yeah.
up, and then you're just like, this is great, and I love everything about everything.
Yeah.
Even if like I had to do that level twice because I didn't do the screw thing again. The screw puzzle where you have to keep screwing, screw, and then those little cute
And then
things.
the foreground drops out, and there's a cube, and there's like some
Little cute animation.
Waddle
that-
Dee's like is hiding in some dev room drawing something.
Yeah.
I think my favorite level was actually the first one where you go into the digital world.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
That one was really exciting.
Mm-hmm.
And they did something cool with the whole blocks coming out at you thing. Like they took that thing from the last world in Robobot. I mean in Triple Deluxe and made it way better and way more exciting.
I did actually remember something about Robobot that I didn't like, and like my whole dislike of it is how forgettable it is, and it was the second world's boss because it's just a boss that repeats pipe.
No, that boss
Wait.
was freaking Pix from Kirby 64. I mean, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I guess it was a little
Wait,
unmemorable.
which-
The
But
one
like
that's
the
so
reason
cool.
it's so unmemorable is because like I felt like I'd never fought him. I got to the third world's boss, and I'm like, yeah, time for the second boss. Wait a minute,
But it had Ice
I'm in World
Dragon in it.
3.
I will say that because it had Ice Dragon, it was just like a nostalgia. But I do it, yeah. But it was cool. I can see where you're coming
I
from.
can see where you're coming from, but I want.
I mean,
to
when the
love
Spear
it.
Doomers came in, I was like, oh, I don't care about these guys.
Oh yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like they put in a lot of.
Effort.
I guess I feel bad saying this because they're all newer characters, but they put in a lot of characters I didn't care about. Like I didn't care about the Doomers, I didn't care about the Snake guy, I didn't care about Sectonia. It was like too early for her to show up again. But
The thing I did like about Sectonia the second time you fight her in this game is you'd actually do for a brief second see her like proto form.
yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, that's actually really cool because in Triple Deluxe the whole thing was like lore wise that Sectonia looked more like the tarantula. Yeah, Tarantua.
Taranza.
I'm just gonna make up their names and we're gonna call it canon.
Tarantulanzavon.
Transvalvin.
Hey, Trans is the one who kidnapped DDD, right?
Yeah, he was all like, I'm pretty sure this fat guy's the hero. Yeah. But yeah, he looks a lot more like. She looks actually her like base form looks a lot more like him, but like she just kept like modifying her body or hopping bodies or something.
She was body switching.
Like
Yeah.
using hypernovas or something.
Yeah, but like she basically just kept transforming her body over and over again to the point where like by the end of her life she didn't even remember what her original form looked like, which was like really kind of sad.
Yeah.
What's up with these games making a really sad lore about like
Yeah,
people
honestly, this
losing?
game's
Well, I mean,
really
speaking
dark.
of being sad, the ending of Robobot brought a tear to my eye.
Well, that's because you just lost a robot.
I mean, but the kid was crying! The Robobot had sacrificed itself to save you, and he was crying!
It just looked like it. It was a mindless robot. And it was
No!
leaving
He
you-
saved you of his own volition! He took you out of the cockpit and sent you back to Popstar while he floated off into space alone! He was your friend!
Aftab is very passionate about robots.
If you cannot tell from his expressions.
Crying about robots.
Manly tear, Aftab. Manly
Single
tear.
manly. Speaking of robots, let's not forget that last fight sequence.
Oh my god, with the
God.
Nova. I mean,
Oh yeah.
you were freaking out. You telling me about how...
I lost my shit. Like when you break off the thing and it
Wait,
comes
this
up
is the...
like
No, we're getting there.
You're fighting a little orb thing in space. You're fighting Haltman's.
Well, I mean, first of all,
Haltman
let's talk
shit.
about the fact that you get into Robobot, and then the first thing you do
You
is
get
you
into a
scan the
Robobot.
halberd.
Yeah.
And then I freaked out. I'm like, oh my
Yeah,
god,
I
I'm
just
the
Ride
halberd.
the halberd into Haltman's ship, and you're like beating the crap out of it with the
Combo
gun,
cannon.
With the combo cannon. So like every fan's dream, basically.
Yeah.
And then you break off the part of the ship, and it turns into a Nova face, and it's like it shoots up in front of you, and it opens its eyes, and it's like.
And it's staring right at you, which makes it
And
even
then it
more...
makes a weird cat noise, and then you're like, I'm okay with this because it's a Nova!
Yeah, and you're just like...
And then it sucks you up and it does or does lasers depending on what.
And then like it's shooting like numbers at you, and,
And
yeah,
then
it's-
it's counting
stationary?
down. It's like 3, 2, 1, go! Screw! Fuck it! And
I
it's
never
like,
I never got past one because I was just too scared.
It's great,
Wait,
but
what's
it shoots like an arrow message at you, and you just like if you don't dodge, you die.
Oh god.
I would imagine. I did like that. It was like also shooting the random stuff that was on the Nova, like how it just has like
Yeah.
random weather vane. It has a random circle maker.
Compass.
Yeah.
Compass.
So, like,
Compass, yeah.
So you're fighting a Nova. You're realizing the entire 6th level that you were in was in a Nova.
Yeah.
And it's shooting nostalgia at you, literally. It's literally killing you with nostalgia.
While you're piloting nostalgia, you're
Yes.
piloting.
Like, holy crap.
I honestly do not know where they're gonna go with like the next game because that ending
How
fight.
do you top shooting in the halberd against a Nova
Not only that, but like, oh my god, like
in space?
that actually felt like the Star Fox game I've wanted to play for years. I have not played Star Fox Zero yet, but I doubt it.
That's actually really sad. 'Cause
I
I heard
I-
bad news about Star Fox
Really?
Zero, and yeah, I'd heard. I mean, it's just like random talk from people on Twitter. They were like, "Yeah, it's not that great. The mechanics are kind of blah."
But like, I doubt it controls like that, and that's what I would want out of another Star Fox
Yeah.
game. Just that feel and everything was just good about
But
it.
then the last boss in Kirby Robobot is literally like 10 minutes of better than Star Fox.
Yeah.
That's
Unfortunate.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, but
So, speaking of that fight,
Well,
yeah,
just
it's-
like getting to the end of that fight.
Not even talking about the True Arena part where you like.
Oh, True. Don't even. Okay, so I think Dub, you are the only person here who's actually beaten True Arena.
What?
'Cause-
Okay. Do you? So you guys? Well, you guys have seen it though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I beat it. It sucks because you go in there, you get sucked up by the Nova, and then you gotta fight its heart, and it's like Kirby's Superstar, and it's cool, and you're like, oh, this is nostalgic. But then it does the thing where it actually gets hard and wrecks your shit. If I wasn't Rock Kirby, I would have lost. That's just bottom line. Like I copped out and did Rock Kirby.
Don't worry, man, dude. I tried so hard, but that triple DDD fight is just so annoying with Rock.
It is. It takes a lot of like I have to time it right because I use Rock offensively. I don't just sit there. I'm like Rock.
Yeah,
Because
well,
you can do that in
yeah.
this game.
I like to
But
run and do
there's
it and
the-
punch. And,
But like you have to with the DDDs because they like take turns.
yeah,
So
they
you gotta
just
sit there
dogpile on
and
you.
wait for the right moment for all of them to not be off of you, and then you're like.
Yeah,
just-
it's,
yeah.
it's an annoying fight, but like at the same time, I'm just like, when it takes you 40 something minutes to get through a boss rush, it just like it literally drains you and you
Yeah.
get frustrated, and that's why I
Yeah.
haven't done it. Plus, also my L button just broke, so
Oh man. Yeah, it actually took me like 3 or 4 days because I only took 1 day at a time to
yeah.
play. And then one time I actually beat it, but it did the shockwave at the end where it like killed you instantly, and I missed the last one. The last one.
Yeah. Also,
And I
who
was just
decided to
like,
go and put that
no.
shockwave from like Brawl into that game?
Some
That,
asshole.
so, we just give us a bone. We've been doing this boss rush for, I think like the shortest time I've seen online is like 20 something minutes. And if you're 20 something minutes into a boss rush, just give him a bone, man. Just toss them. Don't throw them insta kills, especially when like the health management in the boss rush is so bad.
Yeah.
That's something I actually honestly. That's probably my biggest complaint about the game is that True Arena is just such a slog.
Actually, I don't know. Like I guess I'm comparing it only to other True Arenas, which were also hell.
Yeah, but like at least you could like go and pick. Okay, you have like 5.
Yeah, you could see all your health in front of you. But I think that they actually gave you more health than they did in like say Superstar.
Yeah, but you can't like divvy it out evenly. That's the only thing.
I guess that's true.
That was my problem because I would be like early game, I'd be like having a bunch of health, and I'd be like, I have too much health, and then at the end, I'm like, I had to fight Sectonia and the guy from Dreamland 2 like on one health.
Yeah, I had to. That boss fight was fun.
That boss fight was really good just because.
Galactic was great.
Yeah, the thing I actually really liked about the Midnight mode, which Midnight mode is great, just because I like going fast. I like D&D mode a lot, but I think I might like Midnight mode because you were just. You were encouraged just to go fast, and and I thought that was a lot of fun.
Midnight mode was just like run through it.
Yeah, just run through it, and you don't need no freaking robot. Just hit it with your sword.
Yeah,
That's Meta Knight.
Meta Knight's sword is a robot, apparently.
Though I am sad that
What?
there is no heavy lobster reference in this game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
that would have been nice.
That's the only. That's like the only thing the game is missing. Like you have like all the best music for like all. They use every like mechanically themed song, even like the Freaky Factory from 64 that I hate. I hate that factory.
That was one of my favorite levels. I mean, I think it's one of my favorite levels now. As a kid, it was like I never want to go back here.
Yeah, well, to be like the intro is like really tricky because you have to like have Rock Spike with you in order to like do the perfect shots all the way down, and then you have to. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're not thinking about getting all the crystal shards, it's not.
You gotta get him. You gotta get him. I'll always remember that the last one that me and my little brother needed was the one where you had to use Cutter Rock in order to transform into the raccoon from 3 that could wall jump, but you had to wall jump up a thing.
Yeah.
That was the last one we needed, and then we got to the end, and that game has a magnificent ending.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a good game. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah. So okay, so we got like 5 minutes left. So
Great.
Yeah, I know. Oh, maybe we can maybe we can go and like stretch out a little bit. But anyways, do you guys want to just go and talk about like what would you would like to see in the future of Kirby? What would you want?
That's hard to say.
I know what I want, but it's hard to word it.
Yeah, I kind of have that same problem.
But
But I would definitely want to see.
I want fun.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Besides everything, we just want fun, you know?
that's the thing about Kirby.
will never not be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think even Triple Deluxe was fun, honestly.
Yeah.
But
I think it was Total Biscuit who once said, I don't know why they even like named these games. They should just call it Kirby Game, and you just know you're gonna have a fun time.
Kirby Game 1, Kirby Game 2, Kirby Game with the robot.
Yeah. Just call it.
Well, I mean, yeah, but like,
I would hope that the next game maybe like talks about like the Zero series, like the Zero creatures, like 01, 02.
Oh yeah. Well, you mean Dark Matter?
Yeah, Dark Matter. Sorry.
Basically, yeah. Well, on one hand, Dark Matter may be dead.
Hey man, we don't know.
Most bosses that Kirby kills at the end of the game are just straight up dead.
Hey
Yeah.
man, Gooey's still alive, probably.
Yeah, but Gooey wasn't like an enemy.
Yeah, but Gooey's still a part of Dark Matter.
Gooey
man.
is pure. Gooey is pure.
Yeah, he is, and I love Gooey.
Gooey
And
is
everyone else besides me and Doves are just like, what the heck is a Gooey? You see, Gooey is a creature from 2, who was also in 3. He's like a creature of dark matter, but like he's like okay for some reason.
Yeah, he was created with a pure heart and stuff. So
Yeah, and then
Dark
Kirby's
Matter
just
can't
like,
do anything to him. as far as we know.
Yeah.
But I think as long as they don't, I guess, and this goes back to like the problems I had with Robobot, is that I think it was similar to Triple Deluxe in the sense that it relied heavily on nostalgia, and while it wasn't a bad thing in Robobot by any means, they applied it in the best way.
Yeah.
I hope that they are able to expand upon it in a way that is still Kirby, but not
Nostalgic Kirby?
overhanded, not heavy-handed.
Yeah.
I would definitely like to see less reliance on nostalgia, especially as someone who just kind of plays Kirby games, not like the hugest fan of the lore.
I mean,
But like,
Well, there's not too much lore to go
honestly,
around.
Honestly, I say I want them to keep elements of Kirby. I want them to keep the nostalgia, but I want them to use it. I want them to keep applying it
in the way,
in a
the robot.
healthy way,
The
in the way
Robobot
that
way.
But what was I gonna say?
How do you feel? How do you guys feel about like the fact that like they're trying to like connect these games that like had no plots and just kind of
Keep it.
Make them together?
Yeah. I say keep doing it
Hmm?
because this is what I wanted. I wanted Kirby backstory for like the longest.
Same here.
I actually
I'd be fine
I'm
with
sorry,
that. Like,
I was gonna say I need to play Return to Dreamland before I say any more, honestly, because I know that was a big part of it, and there's a lot of stuff that was in there. That was
Yeah.
kind
oh,
of
I
the
would love to play Return to
beginning of
Dreamland. I've
all
wanted
this
to play
stuff.
that since I saw it.
yeah.
Same here.
I'm still sad we never got like the stacky game where you like stack enemies on you.
yeah, that was gonna be so cool.
Yeah.
The one they were like planning for GameCube a long time ago.
But then they just basically like gutted it and just like turned it into Subspace Emissary.
Oh, is that what the
Yeah.
the result of that?
Really?
Yeah, literally like Sakurai came out and he's like, yeah, we were working on the game, but then we had to make Brawl, so
That's tough.
we pretty much just like said, well, Brawl needs a story mode and there's this Kirby game we're not using, so let's just gut the Kirby game.
Well, then
And
I'm glad they still kept DDD the hero.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right.
DDD was the best.
DDD
part.
was the best.
yeah, he was hoarding people, and then he was just like, okay,
You get a sticker. You get a.
Yeah.
we gonna go save the world.
He's
Honestly-
looking at Luigi. He's looking at
honestly,
Luigi like.
that was my favorite part. That was my favorite thing about Brawl was that like it was so true to what DDD would be like. Like yeah, he
That's
would be an
true.
asshole, but he would be like an asshole with genuine intention.
Yeah.
See, this is why you probably don't. I'm guessing that's kind of why you don't like the TV show DDD, because
Yeah.
he's just
Kind
weird.
of a dick. Whereas
Yeah,
like
mean to-
DDD's always kind of he's had good intentions most of the time.
He's got.
I
mean, he
I
had-
like DDD as a rival, but also
As a good guy?
good-natured dude who just is a greedy asshole.
Yeah. I mean, like in
Wrap it up.
All right, your thing.
yeah, like I remember my first Kirby game. I thought DDD was the villain because like the game tells you he's the villain, then you get to the end and you put the Star Rod back together in Nightmare in Dreamland, and this giant evil cosmic creature comes out and just starts trying to kill everything, and then you get the ending and it's like DDD was just trying to suppress the thing, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh,
Aw.
well then.
Oh, Kirby's the dick.
Whoops.
Yeah. Well, that's different. That's just Squeak Squad. All right, so
Yeah,
we
where
gotta
he
go and
ri-
wrap things up. All right, I guess just thanks for listening, guys. Dub, you, since you're kind of like a super special guest, you want to go and like plug your Tumblr, your Patreon, and all that fun stuff
Gosh.
you're doing.
Yeah, my Tumblr is bluedubia.tumblr.com. You can find my comic. Oh gosh, I got a comic on Tapastic. It's like slgcomic. Dang it,
I'm pretty sure you can find it on your Tumblr, right?
the URL sucks.
I'll put all the links in the description, man. Just send
Alright,
it to
cool.
me.
That works.
Yeah, it's a good comic. I support him on Patreon. I need to say that right now. But yeah, his comic's good. His work's good. He
appreciate that.
he has a nice blog where he goes and puts like color to music. It's interesting.
Yeah, I gotta update that.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for listening. Next episode we'll probably go and do like some kaiju stuff. So tune in for that. Thanks again.